last, certainly not least, Margot Werner. She is a senior at Latin School of Chicago. Her mom, Laura, is here, along with her dad, Mike. I don't think your brother or sister are here, right?
They didn't get the invite.
They didn't get the invite, okay. All right, well, that would be Stephanie and Jack. They are not here. She also off the charts academically. Not only the captain of her high school hockey team as a senior, as a junior she was assistant captain, she's also a tennis star. 4 years of tennis, 2 times she was an all-conference player in that sport. In her essay, Margot wrote, "My earliest memory of skating was outside reaching for my dad's arms." She played hockey at a very young age, mostly with boys. And at 10 years of age, she was really motivated to get other girls to play. So she recruited figure skaters, female soccer players, anyone who had any kind of athletic ability to form a girls' hockey team, and that she did. One of the teachers that she has at the Latin School, Dr. Brandon Woods, PhD, says, "She is without a doubt one of the most gifted writers I have ever read, and I have taught college English." Another of her teachers said, "She's a natural leader who sees no as meaning not right now. She just never gives up." She has had her own challenges as far as migraines go, and I hope you don't mind me sharing this with people, but she suffered from migraines at a young age, and this she wrote about that. "Headaches have had VIP access to my life, and it's been very challenging for her, but she has gotten through that, she's gotten over that, still part of her life, but she's been able to manage that." She is the head of, is it Green Recipe? No.
Green Police.
I gotta pull my glasses. Here we go. Green Police. She's the head of Green Police. It's dedicated to greener schools. She's also a hostess, and I hope I pronounce this right, Bacchanal restaurant. I have not been there, but I'll be sure to go. She's also served an internship at Adaptive Sports Center that helps physically disabled individuals. She's also the founder and head of Rise and Conquer, and that helps physically disabled people, including injured war veterans, something that's close to the Blackhawks and the Blackhawk alumni's heart. She is planning on either attending USC or Cornell. Ladies and gentlemen, she drew the short straw and had to sit next to Patrick Kane today, Margot Werner.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here. So while growing up in Chicago, I was always mesmerized watching the Blackhawks. And I think if someone told me that one day the Hawks would actually be watching me, I would think they were lying. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take a really quick picture of this so I have some... Thank you to everyone in the entire Blackhawks world for truly this out-of-this-world honor and opportunity. I couldn't be more excited or grateful for all the ways that this scholarship will help me now and long into the future. So when I started preparing for this brief talk, I have a really intense dad, and he made me go onto the website, and I watched the Keith Magnuson video tribute. And that's when I heard Keith say, "I was never gifted with great speed. I played with spirit and pride more than with talent." Now, if you're a young hockey player like myself who stands maybe at 5'2" and weighs barely over 100 pounds, you can really relate to Keith's inspiring words. I started playing hockey with the boys when I was 3, and at the time, no one seemed to really mind that I was the only girl. but that all seemed to change around the 4th grade. I'd been skating circles around the guys, and I'd been a leading scorer the year before, but I was placed on the lowest level squirt team. So frustrated, I decided that I had had enough of the boys, and I was going to start my own girls team. So I devoted myself for the next couple of months to recruit all the girls I knew. It was, I think this has been touched on, but the figure skaters and the soccer players and even the non-athletes. And together we created downtown Chicago's first girls U10 team. And in our first season, we were awful. We barely won a game, but just a few years later, we were state champions. And I'll let you in on a little secret. There were only 2 teams in the tournament. Really tough competition. But today, the Chicagoland area has 14 girls high school hockey teams. And I think Keith would be really proud of that. And girls hockey has come a really long way. So as some of you well know, building a strong commit team is no easy feat. Even today, persuading high school girls to come to Friday night practices is harder than killing penalties. But despite all the time and hard work it's taken to nurture and transform us from untested rookies into competitive veterans, it's definitely been worth every challenging second. In fact, in just 1 week, we'll be facing off for the state championship semifinal game, and when we win, which hopefully we will, and sorry I'm saying that because we're playing some of the girls that are in here, we'll be advancing to the finals where we'll have the thrill and privilege of playing at the United Center. Which, by the way, tickets are still available for the game. So it's at 9 a.m. on Sunday, March 22nd, so I'll see a bunch of you there. So as you've probably figured
Tickets
out
are
by
$5, parking is free.
So as you've probably figured out by now, I'm kind of passionate about hockey. I love the teamwork, the strategy, and the competition, all of which have sparked my desire to work in professional sports. I want to be a part of the action, I want to contribute, and like Keith Magnuson, I want to give back. So to that end, I plan to use this scholarship, the Blackhawks Alumni Association Mentoring Program, and my college career to gain unique perspectives on the intersection of business, sports law, and entertainment. I plan to do all that and more so that one day I'll be well prepared for my career in professional sports, a career that includes my dream of becoming the first female president of an NHL team. As Keith Magnuson proved over and over again during his storied career, no matter how you're challenged, spirit and pride can help you climb mountains. And thanks to my passion for hockey, fierce determination, and this scholarship, I know my future has no limits. Thank you all so much.
At the time, it was what I was shocked, but now I think there was a competition.
John, beware. As long as you don't want to get into broadcasting. Just saying.
She doesn't have your face for radio, Troy.
A couple things in closing remarks here this afternoon. First of all, thank you all so much.